session. 9 components of CBT workstation: practical work area check, learning resource area check, institutional assess area check, contextual learning lab, quality control area check, training resource area check, distance learning, computer lab, and support services system area check. Functionality of materials and equipment: laptop, projector, functional, utensils and materials for food processing complete, equipment functional complete. Safety features: fire extinguisher, fire exit, and first aid complete. Research based on training regulations, CBLM, and session plan check, monitoring tools and resources for orientation, progress chart and achievement chart check. Trainees, please come in. Good morning. Welcome to Bataan Peninsula State University Trainees. I am Crystal Salonga, your trainer for food processing and seafood. Just to inform you, we are TESDA accredited training center for processing and seafood. We will be together for 100 hours. Before we start, may I request everybody to stand up for our prayer? Okay, amen. So we have two enrollees in this qualification. So as I call your name, kindly raise your hand and sign the attendance sheet. Ms. Goff Escobar and Ms. Joyce Anfuentes. Thank you. Food processing and seafood. Processed food by thermal application. So what is your reason in enrolling the course?
To expand my knowledge about food processing.
Purpose and context of training. Qualification cluster overview, basic, common, and core. Core competency for NC2 food processing, processed food by salting, curing, and smoking, processed food by fermentation and pickling, processed food by sugar concentration, processed food by drying and dehydration, and processed food by thermal application. Competency-based training. It is training delivery approach that focuses on the competency development of the learner as a result of a training. CBT principle. The training is based on the curriculum developed from competency standard. Learning is modular in its structure. Training delivery is individual and self-paced. Training is based on work that must be performed. Training material are directly related to the competency standards and the curriculum modules. Assessment is based in the collection of evidence of the performer of the work to the industry required standard. Training is based on both and off the job components, allow for recognition of the prior learning or RPL of current competency. Training allow multiple entry and exit. Approved training programs are nationally accredited. Training methodology. Role of the trainer, role of trainee, and safety practices. Wear PPE, follow SSOP, observe food safety practices, wear face mask, maintain physical distancing, and frequent hand washing. Okay. I have here the trainee's characteristic data gathering form. Kindly answer it honestly since it's all about your background. You have 5 minutes to answer it. Okay, thumbs up. Now we will have a pretest and self-assessment checklist. Don't worry, the pretest is not recorded. This is only to measure your knowledge on the qualification, and for self-assessment checklist, this is the only to evaluate your prior knowledge in the competency and to determine the training needs. So you have 1 hour to answer it. Okay, time's up. Okay. So I will give feedback about the results of your pretest. When I call your name, please follow me to the trainer's resource area. Miss Escobar. So I have found in your pretest that you have no prior knowledge in this qualification. Here's your CBLM. So you have 1 hour to read the information sheet. 1.1, then answer the self-check and compare your answer to the answer key. I will give you 1 hour and you may now start. Institutional error. Miss Fuentes, you need to proceed. Miss Fuentes, since you have prior knowledge about this qualification, do you have any supporting documents for to validate? Okay, let us call your previous employer confirmation. Hello, is this National Foods Corporation? I am Gusta Salanga from TESDA. I just want to confirm if Miss Joyce Ann Fuentes' documents is valid. Okay, thank you. Okay, Miss Fuentes, I have confirmed that your supporting documents is valid. So let's do the demonstration and oral questioning to assess your prior training. Let's proceed to the practical one. For your demonstration, you need to perform how to process food by drying and dehydration. You may use the tools and the materials provided here. You have 1 hour to do it. You may now start. Okay. Kindly take out first the hairnet and apron. For the oral questions, Ms. Fuentes, what is the necessary tools you need for the hydration and what is the importance of it?
The necessary tools that we need is oven, while the importance of dehydration is to present it for indefinite periods by extracting the moisture, thereby inhibiting the growth of microorganisms.
Thank you very much for your cooperation. Now let's go back to the institutional assessment area. Okay, job well done, Ms. Fuentes. It will be recorded in your progress chart. And here's an achievement certificate. Since you do not have to undergo training for this competency, you can now live and please study the CBL and the training activity matrix for tomorrow's workstation.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, Ms. Escobar, are you done?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, may I have the paper? I have checked that you already have a clear understanding of the information sheet. You did a great job. Do you have any questions or clarification?
None,
If
ma'am.
none, you may now leave to study the CBL and training matrix for workstation tomorrow. Trainees, please come in. Please stand up everyone for our prayer. Amen. So as I call your name, kindly raise your hand and say present. Miss Escobar. Miss Fuentes. Congratulations, trainees, for making it to the 20th day of our training. So here is your activity matrix to know your workstation for the day. If you have any concern, please do not hesitate to ask me. Okay, let's proceed to the workstation 1, Ms. Fuentes, and for Ms. Escobar, proceed to the workstation 2. Miss Fuentes, what competency are you going to do?
Ma'am, I will demonstrate on how drying and dehydration.
Again. Miss Fuentes, what competency are you going to do?
Ma'am, I will demonstrate on pasteurized coffee.
Okay, I see. So you can demonstrate how to do it.
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. But to show you the proper way of pasteurizing, let me demonstrate it to you. You did a great job, Miss Fuentes. This time you perfectly pasteurized the product. Mrs. Escobar, what competency are you going to do?
Ma'am, I will demonstrate. Ma'am, I will demonstrate how to pack food products.
Okay, I see. So you can demonstrate how to do it.
Yes, ma'am.
You do it well, but to show you the proper way of pack food products, let me demonstrate it to you. You did excellent job, Miss Escobar. This time you perfectly operate a lid sealer machine for thermal application. Miss Fuentes, Miss Escobar, please proceed to institutional assessment. You can see, since you already performed the task satisfactorily for this unit of competency which process food by thermal application, you are now qualified to undergo institutional competency assessment. Just to inform me anytime. If you're ready to undergo the institutional assessment, for now you can go to practical work area for more practice and information. Miss Fuentes, you can now demo your competency. Since you have performed satisfactorily the demonstration and covered all the critical points in performance criteria checklist, well done, Ms. Joyce. I will record your performance on the achievement chart. The purpose of assessment method is to define the nature of the assessor actions and include examine, interview, and the test. While the process assessment is the basis for making inferences about the learning and development of the teams. Ms. Pentes, since you passed all the unit competencies for food processing and situ, you are now competent and qualified to take the National Competency Assessment for Food Processing and situ. Ms. Pentes, you can now sign the rating sheet and you can now go back to your workstation area to practice more skills. Ms. Pentes, can you please answer the post-test and training evaluation? Congratulations, and thank you. Good luck to your national assessment.